The station covering all of the DMV. This is DC News Now.
Well, it is a beautiful morning indeed. We had a few clouds to begin the morning, even a few sprinkles here and there, but all in all, it should be a mostly dry day for today and tomorrow with just a little bit of an opportunity for a pop-up shower or thunder shower heading our way. Better chance rain, though, comes on Monday.
And coming up this morning on DC News Now, an increasing death toll on the island of Maui as wildfires continue to scorch homes and businesses. Hear from the people who've lost everything to the flames, as well as what emergency crews in our area are doing to step up and help.
We cannot afford to hurt ourselves by constantly taking from the store, because that means that everybody is going to be without a place to eat.
Plus, calls for change in Southeast D.C. Why people fear crime could lead to a much-needed grocery store shutting down. And later, a controversial change for D.C. nightlife.
It's already hard to find parking down here.
It's necessary, long overdue.
How people living in the district think new parking policies will impact the U Street corridor. But first, 8 o'clock on this Saturday, take a live look outside over the White House this morning. It's one of my favorite live cams that we have. Things are heating up in the DMV, people. We got a little break from the temperatures yesterday, but today will truly feel like summer. So brace yourselves. Good morning, everyone. Thank you so much for joining us on DC News Now. I'm Tosin Fakile. Derek Bowen stepping in for Brittany Ward this morning. So, Derek, if people are fans of like that warm 90-degree weather, today's their day, right? Especially if they're going out to the Montgomery County Fair.
If you like the heat and humidity, go for it. I am not a fan of that. I would wait a couple of days before I would head out to the MoCo Fair. I'll probably pick out Wednesday because it will be nice and cool then. But until then, we of course have, a little cold front that will push through today. Really not give much opportunity for precipitation. Most of the rain will be north of the Mason-Dixon. We have another round of rain potential as we head in towards Monday, though, which could bring some showers as well as a few storms. 76 degrees this morning, partly sunny out there. We're looking at a humidity value of around 82%. When the dew points are into the 70s, it is humid out there. South-southwesterly winds 8 miles per hour. We'll eventually see those temperatures drop off by midweek, but then after midweek even, temperatures bounce out really quickly by the weekend back into the 90s. So it'll be a perfect day to get out there and into the water and cool off. But all in all, it's going to be, of course, a very warm one if you're not by the water. We're looking at, of course, best chance rain to come on Monday. After that, we may have to wait until next weekend before seeing any rain.
All right, thank you, Derek. Breaking news coming into our newsroom this morning. The death count for the ongoing Hawaii wildfires has risen to at least 80. This is an increase from the 67 confirmed deaths yesterday. Look at all that destruction and a fire, and officials say the count is likely to go up. Decimated buildings and cars, especially in the town of Lahaina, Maui County, line the streets of Hawaii. Survivors who evacuated the area are being allowed to return and check on what's left of their homes and businesses. Tourists who could show that they were staying in hotels in that area were also allowed in to retrieve what they had left.
It's sad. I feel like no one's really accepted it yet, but seeing it is a lot more real than seeing all the pictures. I walked through my room and there's just nothing. Like, everything is gone.
Officials are still searching the area for survivors and for those killed in the fast-moving wildfire. Meantime, the D.C.-based World Central Kitchen is on Maui, handing out meals to first responders and people in need. The emergency response team got to Maui on Wednesday night and has fed over 5,000 people. Our Daniel Hamburg is highlighting their efforts.
It's a sad situation. It's a very challenging situation.
But it's a situation World Central Kitchen is prepared for.
Our focus is same in most of these situations, and that's getting, hot, dignified, comforting meals to those most impacted right when they need it most.
The emergency response team reached Maui Wednesday night with hundreds of sandwiches for emergency workers fighting the fires near Lahaina.
A lot of the western part of the island and the communities on that side of the fire have been cut off for days and days now. We do have access through, and we're bringing food, water, ice to those communities.
Director of Emergency Response Sam Block says they have teams on the west and east part of the island delivering hot meals.
We're working with a whole group of amazing chefs from Maui, cooking up some just really delicious, culturally comforting, nutritious meals.
3 main distribution points are giving out food and water, with teams going out to those who can't travel. That includes first responders, locals, and tourists.
A lot have been evacuated, but some of them are still waiting to be evacuated.
More than 5,000 people are being fed, with plans to scale up as needed.
A hot plate of food delivered to you after you've just experienced probably the worst thing in your life is really comforting. And it says, that somebody cares.
Also, Maryland's Task Force 1 is also sending aid to help search and rescue efforts on Maui. One person from the task force deploying as a communications specialist. The department will also send resources to support firefighting efforts. And our sister station in Hawaii is hosting a fundraiser with the American Red Cross to support victims of these wildfires. You can find a link to donate to that cause on our website, dcnewsnow.com. All right. Developing now, dozens of teachers are accusing a Montgomery County principal of sexual harassment. The allegations are detailed in a lengthy Washington Post article. According to the report, Farquhar Middle School principal Joelle Biddleman was reported to the school district 18 times over the past 7 years. In June, Biddleman was promoted to principal of Paint Branch High School. However, according to the Post, the district is now announcing Biddleman will take a leave of absence, but they didn't specify why. We reached out to MCPS for comment. The district says it has identified an external and independent investigation team to look into those allegations. You can read the district's full response at dcnewsnow.com. And some disturbing new details in the case of a missing D.C. toddler who was found after an hours-long search on Thursday. According to a newly obtained police report, a woman kidnapped the boy from his house in the middle of the night. The child was reported missing from his home on Fitch Street in Southeast around 3 a.m. Thursday. He was found hours later. We are told the woman was not a family member. No arrests have been made, but an arrest warrant was submitted to the U.S. Attorney for review. And right now, a D.C. council member calling for a giant grocery store in the district to stay open. It's rumored that crime could permanently shut down the Southeast store in Ward 8, an area already considered a food desert. Ward 8 council member Trayon White met with Giant officials last week to talk about his concerns over these rumors. Coming up in our next half hour, Leonard N. Fleming breaks down the end result of that conversation. Meanwhile, several other communities in the DMV are also food insecure, including parts of Frederick County. But local organizations, they want to change that. Volunteers spending a week providing food for residents. Our Michaela Newton covers Frederick County, Maryland, and has the story.
This weekend, shoppers in Frederick will have the opportunity to give back. It's a part of the first annual For Frederick Week hosted by Collective Church that targets food insecurity in the county. Friday, the organization hosted their 9th event where volunteers stuffed food and uplifting notes for kids to go inside their book bags.
Well, at Blessings in a Backpack, their big thing is that, kids shouldn't worry about what they need to eat for the weekend. So they're just taking that one worry away from them. And, if they're worrying about that, we also want them to know things that, they are loved or you are a ray of sunshine.
On Sunday, shoppers will be able to buy food and hygiene items at the Wiseland Prospect Boulevard in Frederick during the grocery store buyout.
As the city grows and honestly as our church grows, we realized our impact had to be bigger. And so instead of just doing one event, the grocery store buyout, we decided to make a whole week of opportunities to serve in our community in different ways through different organizations that really are doing just the incredible and the difficult work of getting food and resources out to our community.
The grocery store buyout is something that we've been doing since 2019, except for 2020, of course. But it got so huge last year that we were like, well, we can't really do much more than 20,000 pounds of food. We did 22 last year. So we're like, how can we make it bigger, horizontally versus vertically? And so that's where the idea of For Frederick Week came from.
The event will benefit several organizations, including the Frederick Rescue Mission.
Right now, it's harder to get food than ever, especially in the summer. Our donations are down, and this is a huge help in a time we really need it.
The grocery store buyout is the final event of the week and will run Sunday from 8 a.m. until noon. Reporting in Frederick, Maryland, Michaela Newton, DC News Now.
Kayla, and stretching your dollar this morning, at-home grocery shopping app Instacart is now accepting SNAP benefits. The company is the first of its kind to do so. These benefits are offered in all 50 states and the district. Now, just so you know, it follows normal SNAP rules, so people cannot buy alcohol, cigarettes, or vitamins using Instacart. And Maryland's tax-free week is right around the corner. Starting tomorrow, select clothing, shoes, backpacks, and jeans, well, they're tax-free. It also includes some school supplies. Tax-free week lasts through August 19th. You can read up on the details on our website. 8:09 happening now. The Montgomery County Fair is underway. You can stop by the fairgrounds in Gaithersburg through next Saturday. That is August 19th. The fair has something for everyone, whether it's rides, fried food, a petting zoo, and even pig races. They got it all for you. We caught up with one father-son duo. They've been going to the fair for about 20 years, and they say there's always something new to try out.
We had a great time. We have a great time every year.
I even played the balloon game. It was fun.
Yeah.
I have terrible aim on it.
But I'm still trying to get him to do those scary ones, too. He doesn't like doing those.
Well, this year it's going to change. I'm going to try it.
He's going to try a scary one now.
The fair stays open until midnight on Fridays and Saturdays, as long as you make it to the gates by 11 p.m. General admission, $15 in person, $12 online. Kids under 12, they can get in for free. Some cuteness overload for your morning. The Montgomery County Fair has welcomed its first cow calf, baby named Penny. Penny was born yesterday just before 1 p.m. to her mama, Cutie. The fair says the two are doing great. You can stop by to see them at the Moco Fair today. As we mentioned, the fair is open until August 19th. And if you are going to the fair today, Derek says be prepared. It's going to be warm.
It is going to be warm indeed. We're going to see highs today going up into the low to mid 90s across the D.C. Metro Plex. Definitely want to get out there early if you're going to be out in the fair. Going on late at night too, that would also be a good idea. But there's plenty of events going on across the DMV, including the Leitersburg Peach Festival in Washington County. Definitely want to be out there a little bit earlier. Things open up there at 9 a.m. this morning.